I'm Tyrone. And fuck all these other podcast motherfuckers, okay? Shout out to Uncle Rico, Uncle Fax, Uncle Night Night from the fucking Drunk Unks podcast. That's the best podcast if you didn't fucking know, okay? And if you ain't listening and fucking rocking to the Drunk Unks, I'ma fuck your wife long dick style, and that's non-negotiable.
Yo, Uncle Rico. Hold up, it's Uncle Night Night.
Yo, Uncle Fax, you already fucking know, yo.
From the podcast, you rockin' with my boy, my little bro body.
Aquatic.
Oh.
Yeah.
And guess what? You found
Yeah. Hey. 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 Look. Get your ass the fuck up. You're now tuned with the Drunk Unks. So go and grab your cup, relax, and fill it up. Sit back and drink it up, cause my unks gon' turn it up. I'm with Uncle Night Night, Uncle Rico, and Uncle Fax. I be the lit Neff, King Quaddy, I'm kicking fast. They put y'all on game, and Quaddy spitting the real podcast. With Master Pill, we just lit like that. I see you grooving, I see you moving. So have a seat and grab a drink and get into it. And if you ain't rocking with the unks, one thing I gotta say, y'all only get half a bar. Count your fucking
days.
Tripping. Already.
Jesus.
There you go.
Tripping. It's a nice little setup, though. What's right going on that? You're.
But guess what? You're going on the Hall of Fame. Like, we got a Hall of Fame.
You like that, man?
Hall of Fame, bro.
That's dope, man. Y'all boys is doing.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tag you in the post.
Sure, Joe.
Yeah.
I got you.
Sure you put your phone on vibrate too.
Yeah.
I know you're important.
No, they was texting right now. We all share this on Facebook. Catch a text me. I heard, go right ahead.
See, you got that dumb shit.
Yeah, that's all when you're stuck in your head, though. I was about to Phil used to bang that joint.
I missed that nigga. Like, I was telling Hood, I'm like, bro, if people still here, like while we doing all this shit, bitch, Phil might have been here every fucking show for us, not for the bait. Like, Phil would have been on all these shits, bro. Like, word up, Phil would have been all this shit, though.
Yeah, man. You be on Facebook on this rants.
Word, you already do this shit. Oh, rant? All right. I got you. This is my boy.
My boy would have been texting rants in you. Talk about that.
Word.
Sick of this shit. Don't tell me this nigga really lost his phone.
Jeez.
He had it on the step. I thought he had it on the step.
Jesus Christ.
Sure.
Sorry about it, song. What's up? It's your boy Twitty J.
Back with the show.
Fuck are you, man?
Back with the show, guys. What's up?
Yeah, you feel the shit.
That blue looks familiar, don't it?
Yeah, man. I mean, I like how I got the ball royal blue. That's the only color.
You know the shit. And when they grow up, the niggas mad with it.
That's the only color.
Bruh, you changed that helmet color.
Oh,
Bro, I was so pissed. I was like, how come niggas couldn't come up with this shit when I was in school?
Right.
bro, our shit was ball as hell when we played. I'll leave out niggas fucking dope.
You know what's crazy though? Because I looked at the reason why I did that.
What up, Dro?
Because I looked at old pictures. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like one of the old pictures had blue helmets. So I was like, that was dope. Man. I had to go back to that. So it was done already. You know what I'm saying? I just put a little twist to it. That's what I did.
With a little nice little chrome
Yeah,
finish on
yeah,
it.
There's only 2 high schools in the state with that thing. We went on her.
We throwing us out and talking shit drunk. Yeah, we there for all of it, bro. We was there.
Yeah, man.
Jet cut already at 8. Be careful.
Right.
Hey, bro, we got Coach Wright in the building, man.
Yay.
So, like, we gotta start the show in a little bit, but I'm glad you
I
tuned
was
in.
literally about to start talking.
I was answering that.
Because I was looking at, I that's how I keep my track of my minutes looking at the time.
Hey, it's like regular when we link up. It's like,
Oh, yeah,
You know these shits, man.
That part ain't much.
That's hard.
It's regular. It's not even a show. It's like real life.
Basic shit.
Dead ass.
Straight
Yeah.
So explain to people what chemistry we got.
Niggas on this shit, man.
We sound low. We sound low.
Bro.
We been quarantined, bro, for months. Like, I don't want to say. Like, what's going on? What's going on with that night?
Sound like your balls done seen you up,
I'm like, let's get ready, bro.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go. Now, that's a better reason.
Before I got here, he did say he was about to go on a rant. So,
He said it.
I'm probably building up right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Been holding it down for so long.
Let's get to it, man. Drunk Unks Podcast coming back to y'all for a special Friday edition. We are your Drunk Unks. I'm Uncle Night Night. To my right, Uncle Rico.
What's going on, man?
To my left, there you go. You gotta say it.
Uncle Facts, man.
Well, that was less than what I expected. That's my fault for having expectations. I shouldn't have had expectations.
Bro, first of all, I got caught up in the morning show. My bad.
The shit's dead.
Done
Around here.
Dead B.
Yo, so like we do, every show we have rants, but we're also joined by, he's a football coach, but he's more like a pillar in the community.
Family.
You know what I mean?
My brother, man.
This our little bro.
He our little bro, but he really like this big. So
They can never tell the age difference with each other. They never do the age difference. They're like, yo, you ain't lying. You might be lying no age. You know what I mean?
Now, man, but we got the incomparable Coach Montrey Wright.
Sure.
Question for y'all.
Woo!
Real quick.
Yeah, ask him.
The top 5 coach ever in Salem High?
I will.
He brought it.
He's up there.
I think
say on air?
Nah,
Cause we don't know, but we can't speak on before.
I didn't want to count. I'll vouch for that one.
I'm just saying, like, you know, we know the history of the fucking program.
Yeah.
Played everything.
It's safe to say that.
Yeah,
Safe to say that.
absolutely.
Just off of nothing else.
Don't give me the flowers yet. We still got some work to do.
Absolutely. But it's safe to say it now.
Look.
It's safe to say it now because one, when Coach Wright took over the program, no disrespect to the previous regime, but you know, and when I say not only when he took over, when he joined the staff, Dennis,
Right.
you know, you've seen the whole culture of Salem football start to change, right? Which will take me right to my first joint.
Right.
So Dennis decides to move on, right? Did you know when he was moving on? Did you know that you were gonna go for the head coaching job?
Nah, man. Everything was sudden. You know what I'm saying? That happened sudden. Like, Dennis. You know, I mean, that was, shout out to Dennis, man. First,
Absolutely.
They gave me opportunities to mentor to me. You know, the whole process. But
I haven't done it.
yeah, I ain't really know, like, until like it got real when he was like, yo, you need to get yourself together. Like, it's about to, like stepping off. So we got the job at Millwood, that's when I knew it was real, So I didn't really know it happened sudden. I mean, it was a hard decision for him, obviously. Because he contemplated on that for a very long time.
Let me leave y'all alma mater.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I hear on Monday Night Football from comic book like, yo, this kid was fell off the streets.
Yeah.
Honestly, you really did that.
Right.
You really went and got kids. You went and got kids.
Yeah.
And Bumble made them get in school, man. Get stuff together, man.
Absolutely.
That's straight from the streets. When you was talking, I don't know what you talking about.
Right.
You did some real stuff, and we witnessed that. We witnessed it. We
Yeah.
still witness it.
Yeah, man. Like,
He did something with JT, like.
He did a lot with a lot of players. You know.
I was about to say.
yeah, Jonathan,
JT
he's
right
running out
now.
like 20.
JT, like.
But you think about it like this, right? JT is like a good figurehead right now, right?
Right.
But there are a lot of people who require much more work than
Right.
JT.
Right.
JT had the hunger and he had the desire to be great. And he
Right.
was willing to put in the work.
Right.
At that point, as a coach, you just got to guide him.
Right.
But at certain people, you got to reel them in, try to help them break bad habits.
Right.
Build the streets.
And I seen coach
Jonathan
take
Brown.
a team that had no quarterback to the state finals with no quarterback. Everybody knew Salem was going to run the ball. Guess what? They couldn't fucking stop it.
Yo, man, you know what though, man? It's crazy. Funny, like my shout out to Keenan, man. My boy Keenan, man. Shout out to Keenan, man. My quarterback. He was a quarterback at the time. He didn't even know he was gonna be the quarterback. He was just in the group chat talking about that recently. He was like truth be told, I didn't even want to play quarterback, but you put me there, because I trust him. You know what I'm saying? I know his boys gonna have his back 100%. So he had that drive and he had that determination. I mean, we gonna win games, so And with Keenan at quarterback, I kind of like, he got us there. You know what I'm saying? And the mentality that he had, it kind of like, it kind of like fit what we had going on at that time with, you know, Jonathan and Zaire Jones and, you know, Keenan, like, you know,
hot sauce.
Yeah. Jones, man, explosive player. We were with Keenan, like, for like, I need like 3 or 4 yards. Keenan would go, you know, I'm gonna give me those yards and come back to Rio. Let's get it again. So that was the determination got him that spot, man, which I was comfortable with.
Right.
You know?
If he's gonna put in the work.
Yeah, man, like he wanted to work, man, and he hung with those guys. So they had a nice little gel going on, man. So it was seamless, bro.
Man, yo, bro, like, I ain't gonna hold you, like, once you took the reins, right, Salem became a powerhouse again. Like, people were worried about Salem on their fucking schedule.
Right.
And then, like, I'll say the other night, when you dropped that fucking passing offense,
Right.
Salem ain't never had no shit like that, bro.
No,
Never.
man.
Yo, but that shit blew my mind. I'm like, yo, this is going to the fucking game.
Right.
The Salem,
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Salem, man. Took a lot of backlash from that. And everybody used to the full house.
Full house, right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. You know what I mean? Salem on the full
When
house.
you had that,
Right.
they didn't know how to attack Salem at all.
No.
Because the quarterback could run, you had great running backs.
Right.
And the quarterback could actually throw.
Right.
Bro, that offense, man.
Got a lot of athletes, man. I mean, everybody that comes from Salem, you know, like I can die within the program still going. We're gonna have athletes, you know, forever. So the good thing about it is you got to know how to put those guys in position. You know, so that was one of the things we talked about, like my coaching staff, you know, Skeet, all those guys, Schofield, you know what I mean, my dudes, man. So we sat down and talked about it. You know, how can we put these kids in good situations? You know what I'm saying? What offense can we run? So we went to the spread immediately. You know what I'm saying? And Coach Thomas, you know what I mean? He brought some stuff to the table with the spread, and then, you know, then we just opened it up. Like, yo, we want
It's crazy because the last time somebody spread offense, I was coaching the O-line and D-line.
Right.
And that's when Skeet was quarterback. What was his name? He was the coach.
Sheffield.
Yeah,
Sheffield. Right.
But the way you did it was way more prolific.
Yeah.
Like I'm on Facebook and I see the fucking stats. I'm like, what? What?
Yeah.
Hell no. Ain't no fucking way.
QB's getting love, like, you know what I mean, Jamel Bundy breaking records, you know what I mean? So you figure he does it. That record was like, Boo had that record, like, right? You know, so when they seen Jamel, like, yo, he shattered that record. You know, that's the offense. That's the offense.
He's just top pass.
I mean, but I told Jamel, he got a young boy on the field right now, man. You know, Jakai Coops, man. So if Salem won the championship, it'll be during his tenure. You know, Jakai is bringing another flavor to our offense too, man. So, you know, like I said, the offense, man, it was hard work. You know, being in practice with a stopwatch, getting the kids on the ball. You know, making sure they're running the right routes when they're tired. You know, so it's a lot of philosophy that go in that stuff, man. You know, so when you go on game day, people see it, they think it's like, it looks easy, but it's challenging. You know, it's challenging because you want to turn your kids into thinkers.
Right.
You know, so I mean,
not even just thinkers. I think the biggest thing is like at the high school level sometimes you learn the offense, you get taught the offense. Absolutely. So you learning it from the aspect of if everything goes right, this is what I should be doing.
Right.
But what you're doing now is you're giving them room to grow and feel the game out.
Yeah.
So because when you can feel it, once you start feeling the game gets a whole lot easier for you.
Absolutely.
When you start anticipating based off your film and everything, like you start seeing things, little cues, like
and a lot of it's deeper than, like, you know what I'm saying, as far as game days, because a lot of colleges look for that, though. You know, they look for the kids who can play a spread offense. You know, like slots and, you know, receivers, and like what kind of running back, how can he catch passes out the backfield? If you notice, you know, with Jonathan, that was like kind of a question, like, did he catch? You know, back home, we like, man, did he catch? You know, but on that big stage, they kind of question, you know, him catching.
Because they didn't really throw it that many times.
Yeah. So they kind of question it. Back at home, we like, yo, this kid can catch, you know. So part of that was the reason why we like, yo, we got to get our running backs level too. So when they go to the next level, they got this on their film that you can catch the football, you know what I'm saying? So,
you helping them out all along.
Yeah. So part of that's recruitment too, man. So you want to make sure you, like I said, at the end of the day, you got to put your kids in a successful situation. You know, make sure, you know, when they go to that next level, they're prepared.
At one time, right, y'all was like, ain't have enough players at one time, right? That was Salem was struggling to get enough kids on the field, right?
Yeah, I think my first year we had 26 kids. I mean, we was undefeated.
I'm gonna keep it being with you. You said 26.
It's still undefeated.
When I was in school, you was winning with 26. You was like 17 deep. Imagine being 17 deep. and then you taking your ass up to Deptford, and they 40 deep.
Yeah.
They 45 deep, 50 deep, and you like, you know what I mean?
Man,
They all on the, you know, when they start the goal line, they all the way to the 50.
Yeah.
We start the goal line, it's 25, 20, 25, in the 30. And look, that's with like 3 lines. Not
That's
four.
that's
Don't do
mental.
4. You're gonna be in the 15.
That can mess my mental up though.
No.
I ain't say you. I said everybody that
I
was
heard
knocked
that
up.
story though. Somebody told me that.
Everybody was knocked up that night.
Where Salem was like had like 13 kids and he went to like a Deptford, played at Deptford or somewhere.
Yeah,
And they blew Deptford out with like something like 15 something kids.
No, you think about like this during the senior year.
Yeah, Dennis.
That was when they lost their first game. That's the only game they lost, right?
They lost a bullshit game to Glassboro. They went 8-1, got robbed from going to the playoffs because the system was different.
Right.
But that same season, that full house backfield,
Right.
bruh, they won 70-28.
Yeah.
I remember that, right? Because the next year, after all those niggas graduated, them Deptford niggas remembered that. They came down here to Salem. This is Lindenmoof's first year.
Yeah.
So we learned it.
Bob quit after that, right? Bob got mad, right?
Retired.
Retired.
Yeah. Retired, coach.
Okay.
So we turn around, these motherfuckers come back to Salem. These niggas lick at their chops. There's only like 3 niggas on the team from last year's team. Real like that were contributors. Like
They wanted paybacks.
Bro, when I tell you, they put the mittens on us after you. It was 38-0.
Yeah, when you got that turtle on your back, man, that's what's gonna happen, man.
Bro, but like it was crazy. Like Bub's offense, right? Bub's offense and the freshman offense was the same identical offense.
Right.
So like, and my freshman year I was playing quarterback, so I knew the offense like the back of my hand. But the funny part is that when you see like the varsity version of it, like, damn, great, turn this into that.
Yeah.
And then, subsequently Bub leaves and Lindenmoof's coming in. I think Kemp applied for the job, but they gave it to Lindenmoof.
I remember.
Because Kemp was not thrilled about that at first.
But he was our
assistant.
though. Like,
from the area.
Not initially.
He was on the roster with him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the defensive coordinator my freshman through my
I was about to say, my
sophomore
10
year.
he wasn't on the staff. And then shortly after I left, he got on the staff.
Right.
I love my cousin Kent to death. But he's somebody who's some pushers, right? We all in practice, right? Doing stretches. Hey, Quan, you ain't going down. He pushed my motherfucking head down while we doing about 6 inches. Like, they say, well,
Yeah.
Kent be on some shit.
Yeah, definitely, man.
I help you stretch.
Yo, they
really helped.
He didn't track. Oh my God, he was the word for trash. He was
It was love with him though, man. It was love with him, man. Because I figured when we had him, we had him my freshman and sophomore year, man, and he brought like that taste, like like he from Salem, you know what I'm saying? Like
That's another thing, right? Being that you're somebody who was a part of the program, it's very easy to see your passion for it.
Yeah, definitely. It's different. It's different because you watch these kids grow up. Like prime example, I watched like the Bunnies. I used to watch these dudes play catch on 3rd Street when they used to live on 3rd Street.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in college at the time. So when I finally got into high school, I'm like, this is crazy. The same kids play catch on 3rd Street. Now I'm coaching these boys, and they want to accept the challenge with, better themselves. So I mean, you want to see those kids better themselves, man. So it was cool, man. Like to even like be a part of that.
That comment, the last comment.
What is that?
All right, so you got a question from the live.
How you feel? I mean, what's up, Shay? How you? Bro, like it's big, man, because you're breaking generational curses, man. You got kids, that probably would have had this opportunity, if they, guys like us wasn't around to even give them an opportunity. So, you're bringing generational curses. Kids graduating college or getting a degree, they're setting us up not just for them, for their families in the long run. Because you're gonna think about the next 40 years, So that's what we preach to the guys in the program. Like, you want to set yourself up with a degree and do the right things, man, and get them a scholarship. That's even better because now the parents need to come out of pocket. So now you ain't got no choice but to leave. You know what I'm saying? So
that being said, what was it like seeing your players on signing day, knowing they're committing to these colleges,
Right.
taking their academic and athletic career to the next level? What kind of feeling do you get from that as a coach?
for us, like, it's like undescribable a little bit, different, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different feeling, man. Because you know, like I said, you got the Bundys. You know, like I said, these kids you can see their upbringings. You know what I mean? You have kids like Ty Karan. You know, you see how like, you know, wanting to work. You know what I'm saying? They get to that level. So it's a great feeling. Like I want when they did it. I mean, I went home, like, it was probably one of the best days, man, I had, you know, in a long time, because I started sending kids going to the next level, man. So it's a different feeling, man. And it's
I had
like,
a question for you, too.
Yeah. It's like, because you know you didn't see that happen to Salem in a long time. Just like, you know, Buck and Corey and Fats and all those guys.
Yeah, I mean, we're not just talking about, like, local, you know, small schools.
Right.
We got people
big schools,
where you can literally see them on TV. You don't have to be regionally.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's major. Speaking of things that are major,
okay, cool.
Take me back to.
Somebody else just said something.
He said, "Hey, you made Cooler Cell City right?"
Cooley. Eastside, what's up, Cooley? Eastside. Cooley don't know, man. Like, yo, Cooley used to trick me into shooting dice, man, when I was young. You know what I mean? Right out Eastside, man. I used to take my money, my little dollars I had. I remember.
Oh, your lunch, buddy.
Yeah, I ain't forget Cooley.
We're gonna talk about
that.
Yo, Cooley, he brought his bread back, man.
Yeah, I want my money back, Cooley. You hustle me. I was only 13.
Hey, yo, if anybody missed it, Montrey said some crazy words. He said, we got to break that generational curse. You know?
Right.
That right there is everything, man.
Right. That's huge, man.
Absolutely, bro.
The city needed, man. The city needed.
Somebody else said something too.
TS.
Yeah.
So what do you think Biggie would have did in college?
Bro, I played with Biggie, man. Biggie was a fucking beast, man.
Bro, Biggie gave my nickname. You know what I mean? He's the reason I'm walking around with the nickname right now.
Yeah.
Biggie.
I played with Biggie. I seen Biggie. Right? He played St. Elizabeth, right? It was an onside kick. And Biggie scooped that shit.
Y'all got smacked.
Bad.
Wait, who gets on They was on the other side, yo. They was up, yo.
Bro, the funny shit was this, right? Motherfucker, I look at the schedule. It said St. Elizabeth, though. I said, shit, that's where Gabe go to school.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, they was doing all their games Friday nights under the lights at Baynard. It was like 4 teams that all played there. So even though it might not have been your home game, you still been right there. Yeah. Bro, when they came out here, I took Gabe, I picked him up from practice. Like, I think it was like a couple weeks later. Gabe was like, yeah, he's a coach. It's my friend, son. John, you know what I mean? He's from Salem, blah, blah, blah. He was like, yeah, man. He said, I remember Salem, but he was like, it was big. But couldn't hit shit. But that's big. I was like, I had to sit there and eat that shit like cause they got smacked that game. Like Gabe was like,
I played in that game, bro.
Gabe was like the third or fourth string running back.
And he scored, didn't he?
Yeah, he scored.
Yeah,
they put Gabe in the game.
When
they put Gabe in the game, nigga, I was like, yo, y'all get smacked.
Hold on.
Wait, I still would deny that stuff to this day.
Gabe went out back to Selma. Shake hands, I told Gabe don't come back to Selma.
Yeah, lay low.
Nah. So
Yeah, lay low, Gabe.
Friday night, right? Gabe walked around Salem. Everybody seen. Bust your ass tomorrow. It's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
Yo, we on Gabe Hills, bro. We on Gabe Hills. We gonna fuck you up tomorrow.
They was running, and what they was running like a lot of.
They fullback like 6'3", 240.
He wasn't that big.
Yes, he was.
Trust me, I seen him face to face. I know what the programs be saying. I know the programs be gassing me.
I'm upset, man. Because they put Game in the game, right?
Yo.
On another note, when it comes to Biggie, right? So Biggie was 2 years
Big
behind.
gave me my first. Yeah.
Breathe to yourself, girl. Anyway, look, right. Biggie, freshman and sophomore year, we used to tee off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, it'd be defensive day. Now, mind you, the team ain't that big. So that means freshmen and JVs had to get involved in practice. So y'all was the crash dummies.
Yeah.
Bro, when I tell you, we was teeing off on that nigga, and I was like, yo, I said, he got heart though. I said, he ain't never back down. He ain't never back down.
What's up, baby?
What's
He ain't
up?
back down.
West Side,
So look,
all day.
when we left, I was like, nah, he gonna be all right. I said, if he can get faster, because at the time, you know, it was a different era, bigger pads.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Big
Had
ass
the
thigh pads.
horse collars looking like all Scott, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Everybody walking around like this, you know what I mean?
listen, like my senior year, right? Salem didn't have the number 11. I wanted the number 11 so bad because on defense, nigga, I wanted to look like LeVar Arrington. So when he was in Penn State, so they wore blue and white. It was a navy blue and white, but bro, man, that was my mission. Well, I had that motherfucker cowboy collar. You know, normally that bitch is supposed to, you know, normally that bitch is supposed to sit right here on your neck. I pulled my shit all the way up. You know, we ain't had no long jerseys. We had the waist straight back out.
Yo, Salem was disrespectful for that too, man. It was practice jerseys, man.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
yo, that's the crazy thing.
I look back now, I'm like, come on, man. They had Coach, y'all have boys rocking practice jerseys in games, man.
Right.
You playing against dudes, you know, the Nike boys, and we rocking.
My nigga.
I don't even know the name was on those things.
My nigga. I don't even remember the name of that. I got a jersey at the crib. I can find out for you. But listen, right?
Damn.
When you was, but listen, even though the jerseys now looking back wasn't shit, when you put that motherfucker on, that shit was like you was putting on your armor.
Absolutely.
Like, bro.
We had a lot of pride behind.
Like I never laid out my first day of school outfit.
Right.
But that motherfucking football uniform, that as soon as we get, you know,
Sky blue pants.
Bro, laid them drinks out. We had sky blue and we had the white.
Like, yeah, bro.
When I tell you,
like y'all was playing, I was playing tackle football behind the bleachers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We playing.
I was one of them.
Y'all was one of the
I was behind the bleachers playing tackle.
Barely watching the game.
Yeah,
I'm only going to the game.
Right. Well, yo, I mean, being a Ram was special though. Like we really looked up to being a Ram. You know what I'm saying? That's how our era. Like I can't wait to get to high school. Like I looked at it like college. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a big deal.
The crazy part was the practice jerseys was just regular cloth joints, right?
Right.
And then the game jerseys, they had a little bit of mesh, but it was the gloss on it, so it would shine a little bit better in the sunlight.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But if it rains, it's looking real bad.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's looking bad.
It was terrible.
Your jersey like 20 pounds heavier.
Bro,
Right.
Playing Gloucester in a motherfucking monsoon.
Oh, yeah.
By a sewage plant.
Plus, they wet the field probably. Wet the field too. And it rained. So now you fighting the rain in the wet field.
And y'all more athletic, so they slow y'all down.
High grass, everything.
That track work 24/7.
Bro,
They pull guard tap, bow.
That's what they ran
Slow ass running backs getting 100. Yo, bro.
I never forget we was playing Gloucester. That was the hardest hit I ever got in my life. Now, the play was it was called 580 smash, right? So X run a post, Y would run a flag, and then Z would run a hook. Now, Coach L, in his unlimited wisdom, puts both the receivers on one side. Now I just shifted to the X spot tight end.
Right.
Bro, we done this shit 1,000 times in practice. And Ian, happy birthday, bro. That nigga never threw me the ball on the post. So I run the route. Boom. I hit that bitch. I see the ball. I'm like, oh shit, we about to get money. The shit was a little bit behind me.
Finally do at the wrong time.
Bruh, I reached back because I got these big mittens, so I could catch with one hand like it was left. Well, I reached back, and I swear to God, I heard a shotgun. Boom! I was like this. All I remember is my cousin DJ Dickerson. DJ was like, "Get him, cuz! Get him, cuz!" So look, I got up. I went to the huddle. In the huddle, I was like, fuck that. I need a moment. I need a moment to get myself. I need a moment to go to the sideline and get pissed about what happened.
I'm gonna tap the helmet though.
Bro. First of all, the bull was the first. He was the first white boy I seen in high school. You You know how they used to have barbed wire tattoos? He's the first nigga I seen shit all the way around. So I already knew he was official.
Gloucester has some big boys out there.
He fucked you up.
Yeah. Wins and losses, you know, wins and losses. I had more wins than I had losses. But
That's what I'm saying.
I lost that day.
He lost.
I lost that day.
He fucked you up.
you gotta get the fuck out. Your presence is no longer required.
I'm just glad y'all admit to it. They take a man to admit that.
Oh, no,
Take a man to admit that.
Bruh,
I'm sorry.
listen, right?
I would have just said good head. Like,
I ain't saying shit to him.
Does he? Not good.
Bruh, I'm telling you, right?
Was it the base that hurt you?
The ball was behind me, right? The ball hit my bicep. So I'm like this, reaching back. When the ball hit me, I was like, I probably can, it's gonna bounce. I got it. I was like, bang. What the fuck just happened? I know these, yo, I was on the ground, right? But in my mind, I was like, yo, this nigga never throws me the ball on the post. Why would he do it there? Fuck that. You never do this shit.
What else? What else?
Shit, he was like, good. I was like, yeah, I'm good. Just give me a second. Get some water.
Yeah.
We about to go on defense. I'm gonna get my shit back.
The
bull plays fullback,
right?
And middle linebacker. I'll never forget,
Bro. Aside from the actual team getting hit, me playing, bro, it was Glassboro. They had a girl at linebacker named Leah.
Don't tell me the girl did you dirty.
Man, listen.
I swear to God.
I swear.
Bro, we know to the end of the game.
We admitting all truth today, man. we admitting truth today.
Honey, like,
Pardon my bull back.
Don't try to get back because you ain't play.
I did. I was allowed to.
He had to get a job, nigga.
God, nigga. 12 bucks, nigga. What's wrong with you?
I look like you play
I'm
football.
like, eat.
Yo,
Play football.
Had this girl named
I
Leah,
hate, bro.
number 55. She and everybody. Pow, 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 pow. So after, you see him.
Y'all niggas got white side girl.
Nigga, no. Coach L was like, yo got beat by a fucking girl. I'm like, what? Helmet off. She had raised everything. We was like, oh, so we gotta walk now. We gotta shake her hand.
Oh shit, Cleo set it off. She got some straight backs laying into you niggas.
Yo, the bitch has some straight backs, bro. Hey,
So you look from game hurt you to a girl destroying you.
Yo.
I had one bad season, my 4 years in high school. That was Coach L's first year. We went 3-5.
Yeah.
So St. James, that was always a gimme.
Facts.
Shalleck at the time, they was a gimme.
Uh-huh.
But I think we ended up losing to them. And I think I forgot who the other one was. But we ended up, that was a rough season. But what it was the type of season where, you had a bunch of cats. This was their first year on varsity. So, the varsity team was pretty much made up of sophomores and juniors.
Young boys. Yeah.
So now when I shifted junior year, and now them juniors and seniors, we solid now.
Right.
We were solid now. Now it's like me, Anwar, Freddie Callaway, Kenny Bush, PJ, Steve, Luca Terry, Shoney Moore. So like we solid now. And then the crazy part is, so the next season, so that same Denver team that smacked us 38-0, we played them, right? My senior year in Salem. It's a dogfight, but we can't score. It's 9-0 in the fourth quarter. My bull on 2 plays. It's like 5 minutes left. We ran like a slant both times, right 380 slant. Steve stopped. He had the burns. He caught that joint. When that joint was motherfucking 7-9, we was like, oh, we got life now. And then it was like 2 minutes left. Coach L was like, 380 slant. What you waiting for? So boom, run that shit again. Beat them niggas 14-9. Most of the motherfuckers was leaving the game. They had left the game because they thought we was losing. They thought it was done.
I've been there before.
And then you turn around, you open up the paper the next day. Oh shit, you won 14-9.
Yeah, man.
Those are great feelings. Speaking of great feelings, though, let's go back to April. So, as a high school coach, seeing a player that you coached up, hearing his name get called for the NFL draft, what was that like?
Bro, I mean, for me, it was a sign of relief. You know what I'm saying? I know how hard he worked. You know, like I see this guy work like endless, it didn't stop. You know, like it was days where 5 in the morning, this kid, I'm gonna jump up, he's working. You know, and it got contagious where his boys would go with him too. So when he got drafted, man, I was just thinking all those times, like, all that really paid off. You know, I mean, all the hard work he put in high school, all the dedication he was doing, sacrificing, like time, with family. Because when you want to go all day, man, you're not running, your parents and stuff like that all the time. So
you want a quest to be great.
Yeah,
it's
man.
a lonely quest.
Yeah. It's a lot of sacrifice, man. And he was like one of those guys. Like, I'm worried about what I got in front of me right now. I can care less about, being on the scene and, when had fast kicks, you know what I mean? Because you're a young boy, you're like, I want this and that, I want the boom look good, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That wasn't his focus. And my focus is, I'm trying to set myself up, to put myself in a good situation. So by me knowing that shit, when he get drafted, man, and when they called his name, I'm like, I'm relieved now because I want the best outcome for him. So I seen that, I was like, I'm good. He got what he worked hard for.
He was a man amongst boys in high school and in college. Right?
Absolutely.
What we were to say? God gifted.
Some of these boys
God
gifted.
Yo, if you don't catch him in fucking 10 yards, it's home. You're not getting it.
Man, and you see the progress though, man. Like
right.
You see his freshman year, you know what I mean, in track, they probably ran like what, 11 threes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You see that. Then every year it got better. So, and that's what I mean. Like we were literally doing graph on him, and every year he showed results are getting better. Like college football, I don't know if he's gonna get a rush for 2,000 yards again. In my head, I'm like, nah, he's gonna do it again, but probably do it better. So and he ended up doing it. He's gonna fumble this year. Like they had to complain about fumble this year. Then fumble, one time. You know what I'm saying? So like you gotta see the progression. That's what people gotta pay attention to the detail of what he works on his game. Like when they see him talk, he talks about me being consistent. And that's one of his favorite words, because he tries to be consistent. Like that's not a lie.
You know what's crazy? A couple of his games, right? You never see nothing like this, right? You got him in the end zone. You got everybody else on the other side of the 50.
Right.
Like how?
Next to us.
Right.
Like how?
Right.
And we saw this numerous times in the game.
Right.
Like what the?
Yeah, man, because
This guy different, yo.
Yeah, we used to have conversations, man.
We ain't talking no blow no plays either.
We talking hitting that hole and going.
Yeah, going.
Hit the
Like,
hole and going. We used to have conversations in the quit, man. We used to drive so many places. And I just explained to him, like, look, man, for you to get, to big schools, Big Ten school, like Wisconsin, wherever, you gotta dominate Group 1. Like Group 1, you gotta be the god. They gotta stand up because we're a small group. So for our guys to get big offers like that, you gotta be the real deal. And he took that around with him, man. Like he should have had 3,000 yards. He only had 2,800 yards because he got 400 yards. 20 yards ball back in class, bro, and 4 touchdowns. So you figure he would have put 3,000 yards in one season.
Right.
That's unheard of.
God gifted.
Yeah, that's unheard of, man. So, I mean, they seem to be doing that in college football, and they asked me without surprise. I'm like, no, I'm not surprised. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he worked hard for. Like he's not going to parties. I'm getting ready for the game the next day. I'm not doing that stuff. You know what I mean? So you doing that day?
No.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm fucking with that.
Keep it a bean. Like I didn't do nothing the day before games, but the bad part is I just couldn't sleep because I was just so excited.
Oh, yeah.
Your brain was like,
I was geeked. Like, and then when I would finally go to sleep, I would put my pants on. So then when I woke up, all I had to do was put my shoes on. I'm out the door with it.
All right, as a player, it's the same as a coach too, man. Like at night, man, when you prepare for a game, like I watch film until a game. So that's my thing. I'll be up until 3 in the morning watching film. And my coaches, they watch it. I'll tell you, I text them like, hey, make sure we say this to the kids and just review stuff. So it kind of like changed from being a player because you want to get out there and rock out. You know what I'm saying? As a player, like, yo, let's go. I'm ready to go. But as a coach, like, I got to make sure this game plan is down pat. You know what I'm saying? That's a different feeling as a coach.
Hey, Adam, I remember you in the game before, right?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna talk about what Barnes did.
Yo, is he on here now?
He was. I don't know if he's still
Hey,
there.
Will, you gotta log back on, Will. You gotta log back on.
I ain't gonna do you like that, bro. Cause you're one of the top bartenders.
Nah, I was
right
doing
there.
it, yo.
But listen, that game with Will Barnes, we ain't gonna talk about it. But Ghetto,
How this bitch just come in? Oh, he one of the top bartenders.
so hook me up, bro. Hook me up.
Hey, yo.
But yo, Ghetto, in that game,
Trying
right
to
there,
say the plug.
in that game, everybody forgetting that Paul goes, I think he caught an interception. Boom. Everybody, he just like high stepping, burnt everybody.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, this fat dude out of nowhere caught him at the 1 yard line. They didn't even score. All because of the hustle of Montrey.
Hustle.
How you catch him?
Oh,
I was determined.
Oh, here?
Oh, shit, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, you
Hey, bro, I ain't say it. I just saw my Montrey.
How the fuck he say it? He ain't say it, but he said it.
No, I ain't said it.
He said, bro, I know you talk about Will when he dropped the ball.
Bro, there's a story behind it. Though. First of all, don't forget. I'm talking about Montrey caught Paul balls at the 1 yard line when he caught an interception,
Right.
and they didn't get in.
Right.
And that gave us a chance to win the game on the 5 yard line.
I did. And I was
I ain't gonna talk about that though.
Yeah, when that happened, man, I was upset, man. I wanted to win.
He caught him though. He caught him. How you catch
All that
him?
made caught him.
Bro, how you catch him though?
Bro, I was
I
fast.
didn't say he was
I
bad
was
as hell
fast.
chasing goals. I would kill this bitch. Stupid motherfuckers.
That was a tough game, bro. That was a tough game. Like, if you watch that game from the stands,
He took off. He caught an interception at the 10 yard line. I don't know where you came from.
bro, the
You was on the D line, boy.
Yeah.
So how you catch him?
No, it was an offense.
He's the offensive
Oh,
line.
okay, my bad.
Chase him down. Chase him down, man. You know,
That's crazy.
I wanted to win. Oh, shit. I wanted to win.
Almost and I caught it.
Hey, we'll let the world know right
Bro,
now.
listen, I gotta tell the story now. Since he said he caught it. He did catch him. He did catch it. I ain't gonna
Was
run.
it snatchies?
Listen,
No.
like I told everybody, Will Barnes that day, because we about to break the fence down. Well, who was gonna break the fence? And we was gonna follow Boo in the field. Right? Last play of the game, no time left. He throws the balls up. Barnes jumps over everybody. Catches the ball over everybody. I think it's over. Oh! Barnes comes down with the ball, sit on his ass, and the ball roll between his motherfucking shit.
And Gomes comes up.
Game over.
Gomes came up with it.
Game over.
You know
What the fuck?
You know what's crazy? Gomes is out for 2 quarters. And he came back
That one play.
for that last drive. Came back for that last drive.
He caught it.
Yeah.
I'm in the air, but you gotta come down, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta come down. He did. He outjumped everybody.
And Will, like, you like the Plexico Bureau's type dude, you know what I'm saying? That would have put his name in his
Bro,
seat.
he'd have been what? Because we gonna tear the fence up.
I will. Will, don't get me wrong, bro. You still one of the greats, bro. But you know,
Wins and losses,
oh,
bro.
yeah, man.
It's a
That's
truth-telling kind of
That's
thing.
something you gotta live with,
Smiles
man.
and pride.
He outjumped everybody, though. He outjumped everybody.
Yeah.
Even Paul Gomes, the most highest jumping motherfucker.
Yeah. And Gomes is awesome, dude, going there.
What you say?
Hey, look, I will admit, it wasn't quiet bus ride. It wasn't quiet bus ride. We all had our eyes on Will. So Will, I'm not gonna lie, we all had our eyes on Will. And in the locker room, we definitely wanted to get at Will. But us being your brothers was like, you know what? He needs us more than anything right
He
now.
caught it in the air.
You know what I mean?
He caught it in the air. I give him that.
Yeah,
But he gotta come down with it, bro.
You got to.
You gotta come down with
You
it.
gotta put your foot in the seat, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta stay on the ground with that thing. Man.
Perfect pass, perfect everything.
On another note, right? Here's one thing I want to make sure that I publicly say, right?
Will, sorry, Will.
Look, right? So what I loved is like the community that you have with former Salem alumni who are just coaches at other schools. Like how y'all kind of keep y'all. At one point, y'all had like this whole.
So we had
tree.
four head coaches at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mom was at Washington Township. I was in Salem. Kit was in Winslow. Dennis in Millbrook.
But you almost actually like
And then you even had
everybody games though.
Yeah, you had Emma.
Emma the bro.
Emma from Pennsboro. So you got 5 head coaches from Salem. You know what I mean? That's not even
That's tough, bro.
that's not even heard of in some places. You know what I mean?
But the crazy part is, even though you guys all had your individual programs,
Right.
you guys would still come
That's
together and
That's
do
what's
things.
Right.
Whether it was creating opportunities, 7-on-7s, things
Yeah,
like
you
that.
got to give credit to where it started at too, though, man. Coach Carr.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You got to give him credit, man. You got
Absolutely.
to give him his flowers, man. Because at the same time, like he set that bar for us, man. You know, when I see him, like, he coached me and what he did with the Pittsburgh kids and Nick Almeyer and all that. I'm in college, so I'm watching this. I'm like, this dude is getting it in. You know, and at the time, we ain't had that many, you know, minority coaches, you know, in South Jersey. Like, you had the McBride, Coach McBride, and guys like that, but and Hedgeman and
it was few and far.
It was very few. But, you know, he brought that, he kind of turned it like his own twist to it. Like, you coming out with a jersey that say the Grove on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, like, all right, yeah, you put your style on this thing, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And the kids is feeding off of it. So, you know what I mean? So he put his style on it, man, and you know, while seeing that, I was motivated. Like, you know, I want to get back into it, you know. So you got, I mean, it was a dope thing. All those bad head coach, even Dennis, man. Dennis doing phenomenal things at Millville. You know, won a championship there and won a championship in '73. You know, and him being the first black head coach at Millville. You know, and winning a championship, and sending kids to college.
That's tough.
You know what I'm saying? And Millville was a community like someone like ours.
Yo, Salem is something.
Yeah.
Because the Grove got 2 championships under Salem's watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Wood was out there talking. Wood, you listening? Wood. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna
But you know,
that's Wood.
I'm like with the Grove, and anybody tell you, we gonna support the Grove. Like, we're gonna support them kids.
Oh yeah.
And with somebody who I played with side by side.
Yeah.
I played with.
Yeah.
Now, when they play Salem, he know where I'm going.
Absolutely.
You know I'm going to
side. You got Robert on too.
Okay. And yo, I ride with Emma because he saved my when his brother saved my life at the spot one night. See, yo,
Dory,
can I tell this
story at Landmark?
Y'all gotta hear the story, bro. Listen, it's a quick story, bro.
Oh my
Everybody
God.
knows the let out is crazy for the Landmark.
Yeah.
The let out is crazy, right? So I see a shorty. This is a lot of years ago, everybody. All right, so I see a shorty. So I ran down on her. She was like, "Yo, come on!" I walk in my car and everything. So I'm walking into the car, right? All of a sudden, a dude come on the other side of her. He said, "Hey, where y'all going?" and everything. She's like, "Boy, get away from me!" I guess it was her boyfriend. All of a sudden, another dude came on my side. He was like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" I said, "Hey, what's good, yo?" Like, where John at? Like, damn. All of a sudden, 2 more dudes came over there, right? And I heard one dude say, "Yo, hey, Lonnie!" I said, "What the fuck's going on?" He said, "Come here, hurry up, I need you, hurry up fast." And I ran over there. He said, "Well, I need you. They're about to fuck you up." I said, "Oh shit!" I said, "Bro, I love you." I gave him a hug. I said, "Where John at?" Yo, I went back. Yo, he saved me though. He saved my life, bro. He saved my life.
I played with Dory, man.
He saved my life, yo.
We called him Dory.
Yeah. But he was at the door of the spot, the Landmark.
Yo, it's like when it comes to Emma, right? I'm always gonna have like a soft spot for him because you know when somebody plays underneath of you and then they're looking for ways to get better, Emma was always one of those type of guys, right? Talking about John. So then, you know, through our rapport, you know, his mother and Dory, they both had adoration for me as well. Right. So even seeing them now, 20 years later, right? You know, it's still nothing but genuine love.
Right. Always. His mom, man. His mom's, man. I love his mom. Man. His mom's good. She's good.
Every day.
Bro, when I tell you, right, the things that sports in general can do for you at times, right? So you might have an individual who you have no common interest with except for football. And it allows you the opportunity to start learning some different things through hit or miss sometimes, hook or crook. But, you start learning, like, living in Salem, right. we didn't know what it was like to live in Quentin. So then you learn about that, like when my man came to high school, I was like, this is the most country-built, top strong motherfucker I ever seen. I'm talking about Josiah Hughes. Yes, sir. This motherfucker came in at 14, 6'3", 230 pounds.
I could watch him drag me. He could go slant. He'd drag motherfuckers.
Josiah was I played with Josiah my freshman year. We played. See, I had Kareem Watts, Josiah Hughes, Walt Valentine, Rob Tuthill. Those
strong one.
Man, those were the guys. Like, I was a freshman, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm on a scout team. I'm like, all right, so let's get busy. And Josiah, he got me a little crackback one time. That was like the Salem special.
Let me explain something to you. Who do you think Josiah I have learned that shit. Bro.
Yo, if we get ahead of the offense, oh shit, we get somebody.
Right.
Wow.
I had a quarterback who was okay, but was also okay with running. So if Ian ain't see nobody open, when I seen him playing his foot, I was like, oh, it's about to get real.
Yeah.
So he be running like a bootleg, right? I'm running the drag, DJ be running the post, other receiver running the street, right? When we see him, you think somebody to do? Good.
That was a system.
So he turned around and so like when he would come out that bootleg, right? And he would look and he wouldn't see nobody. When I would see him plant that foot, bro, Coach L had hella film. You just see me coming through, crashing through there. Bam, bam, bam.
I'm gonna tell you who the king was at. The king of crackbacks, I would say. Walter Carter, man.
That's another nigga who sees me do it.
Yo, like, yeah, man. Shout out to Yard, man. Bro, condolences to your family, bro.
Yo, Josh Hayes.
Absolutely.
That motherfucker.
Josh Hayes is another one. It was another one.
No, R.I.P. to bro. Josh Hayes was like,
Yo, Josh Hayes was crazy, yo.
Josh looked like he was probably like 26, already graduated from college.
Like a correctional officer, you know what I'm saying?
He just looked like he was knee deep in in like his college career. And then the crazy part was, yo, Josh was so strong actually.
Yo,
and like he was
like this, bro. I made a joke one time in practice, but his
finger did not look that bad.
And he
It's just a little, like the fingernail was going
no,
on.
Bro.
I wish this motherfucker was here to smack me.
I joked about shit, said he had the dumb.
Yo, I fucking joked about dumb kids. No,
Bro,
that crack, that
his
was crazy.
fingertip got fucked up, so he was a little
Man,
mad.
somebody hit him up, man. Tell him.
No,
we can't hit him.
No,
We can't hit him.
We can't
Monday or Tuesday. If he responds on this thing, I'm out.
Yes, he was tossing up 400.
Bruh. But like, yo, he was strong like that, right? But like a lot of them cats that was coming in there, they was
400.
baling hay and shit out there.
I did that. Matter of fact, my first experience with that was with
Jimmy Kobe was one of them.
Oh, Jimmy Kobe, yeah. Shout out to him.
Kobe came to high school at 14. He looked like
Grown ass.
yeah, like his body, like he was like he always had his shirt off. I was like, I'm gonna have to kill this nigga. I was like, yup, we're gonna set him up real good with a nice little crack back.
Kobe.
I'll humble him real quick.
Kobe was. I still talk to Kobe. He hit me up all the time.
I
Man.
talk to him a lot too.
You know, he brings respect to the program. You know what I'm saying? And it's good to see guys come out the woodwork that played. You know, back in our time and stuff like that. They come on support, man. You know, because our kids need to see that. Our kids need to see that, man. They didn't hear old.
Let me ask you something. As a former player, now a coach, right? Here's something that always grinds my gears. I just want to know what you've been doing, right? It costs what, $3 to get into the game?
That's it.
And what always grind my gears was when I would see the people behind the fence.
Yeah, I thought
Dog pound.
Well, the dog pound get a pass. The dog pound get a pass.
The dog pound was
specifically
set up.
They get a pass because everybody, when I go to like coaches' meetings, and that's the first thing they talk about. Like, you got the guys behind the gate to the houses, man. They
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
The dog pound, they get a pass. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at them. You know what I'm saying?
So they're cool because first of all, can't hate the player, hate the game. My house right here, so I'm gonna
put their lawn chairs up and do what they do.
That's cool, but you know what used to grind my gears to see the people out the main gate on Walnut Street.
Yeah, that's the part where that gets discouraging a little bit, man, because
you can't come in and truly support.
Right.
I mean, to me it kind of grinded my gears because you never know, right? It's nothing like when you're on the field, right? And you can look at the stands and you see your fans, you see people from your town enthused and engaged, and sometimes it gives you more. Like when you feel like you ain't got a lot left and you start hearing somebody calling out your name or calling out your number, and then you're like, man, you're right. Let me lock back in.
It's an advantage. It's an advantage, man.
12th man.
Yeah, there you go. The 12th man. And it get discouraging at times, man. Because before, y'all remember the games at 11 o'clock. You know, but I changed it to 12. You know, because I want the kids to get a good turnout. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the things I really wanted to focus on. You know, was to get a turnout in the stands with the kids. Because I've been there where we seen like almost 50 people. We running out, so only 50 people in the stands today, bro. What's going on? Then they all come in. You know, later we play the games at 11 o'clock. Who's gonna get up at 11 o'clock to come to a football game?
Yeah.
So that was one of the things I wanted to change. You know what I'm saying?
I think T.S. said that earlier. That's why it's a good thing that you came from where you came from, so you understand.
Right, I understood what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
T.S. said that earlier in one of the comments.
Yeah, that was one of the things I wanted to focus on, man. Cause like the kids really need to see that, man. You know what I mean? Like we had a playoff game, and at the beginning of the game, I could see on the kids' faces that we got our own playoff game with everybody there.
Bro, I was there.
You know,
I was there.
He was snapping. He was snapping.
Like, bro, I was so mad because I was like, first of all, these kids working too hard in this little town.
Right.
And it don't require much for you just to be there and let them know you're there. But I'm like, yo, this is a home playoff game. That means the season could be over today.
And Southern football, it's a special. Walnut Street is a special place to play on. You're right in the middle of South. You're right in the middle of South. You know what I'm saying?
I like it and I don't like
it. It's a gift and a curse.
Everybody else got their own spot at these schools.
I was about to say
too much property out there too.
That's my thing, right? If I ever get a chance to interview JT, we're gonna call that the legacy project.
Wink.
You know what I mean? The legacy project. You know what I mean? Because you can't tell me we can't have those same experiences. Although the Walnut Street field and then the march down to the field, that was great. That was great. But you know what? I feel like we're doing a disservice to these kids because there's no track there.
Right.
There's no home track.
Right. We got a track. We got a brand new track now.
Okay.
Brand new track at the high school now.
So
this year was going to be our first year to actually have me.
Track.
It's a beautiful track. We actually had 80 kids. We had 80 kids on the track. We had 80 kids on the track.
Get busy bonding.
So that's the biggest number we had since I've been, in Salem High School. You know?
So but my thing is I feel like just as much as we appreciate and love the Walnut Street field, we still we owe it to our kids for them to have that experience. Absolutely. Right there at the school. Right. You know what I mean? Because in a lot of ways, what people don't understand is that school is a safe haven.
Yes, sir.
That school is sometimes it offers you time away from whatever you got going on, and you can just lock in for those hours. Like I was like, okay, we doing weights on Mondays and Tuesdays in the summer or Wednesdays, and we whatever day. All right, I'm in the weight room that day. Yeah. Boom. Okay, we doing conditioning, or I'm in there for conditioning. Right. Boom. Oh, we doing little skill drills. All right, I'm there for it. Like, and it was great because it kept me out of a lot of places that I probably shouldn't have been in. Right. You know what I mean? Right. So like again, just even you going out there. Like literally bringing these kids off the street and putting them on the field, it's like it's second to none. Yeah, man. It's like I said, it's seamless though as I'm from South. Like the same kids, you know what I mean? You'll see when I was on, in front of your mom's house when I was a young boy. We watched those little kids ride their little bikes and all that. Mm-hmm. So they knew me. Like, yo, he used to hang on Wesley all the time. You know what I'm saying? So when I got the job, they understood me. They understood it. Like, yo, so for some kids, the way out. This is it. You know what I'm saying?
They embrace you.
Right. And, I love the city, you know what I mean? But like this, when you get a position like being a head coach, you got opportunity to change kids' lives. Like, you got to understand that. Like, it's not just about coaching. In a lot of ways, what happens is, I know for me personally, like my dad was in my life, so I firmly have a father figure in my life. Right. But, when you're a teenager, and you're at that awkward point in your life where you're starting to clash with your parents about things, your views are conflicting from theirs. But and then your coach, in turn, he gets a different conversation. He gets a different conversation. Right. It's much more. It's a much more real conversation. Absolutely. About everything. But more importantly, what it is this, right? It's the first your coach is probably one of the first people who will openly tell you that they see something in you.
They know you can be special.
Potential.
And they are willing to work with you.
Right.
See, now your family is predisposed to say that. Like,
Absolutely.
okay, we love you, we support you,
Right,
whatever
right,
you want
right.
to do, blah, blah, blah.
Even
blah,
if you messing up, they gonna take on tell a lie. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Right.
So, but your coach is one of those people who will, like, you're like, man, he don't really know me or owe me anything.
Right.
So the fact that they're willing to give me something or help me means that much more.
Yeah,
and in a lot of ways, now you turn around, you take that and you apply it to a kid who doesn't have a stable father figure presence in their life.
Right.
And you in turn become like a surrogate father to them.
Right. Right.
They're going to be there absolutely.
Yeah, definitely, man. Like we actually talked about
whole life around you, something
You know.
like that. Like,
yeah, because we was in practice one day, man, and I was talking about something, you know, guys having like as a kid, raise your hand if your dad is actually living in the house with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, right, 3 kids, raise your hand, like if my dad's in the house. So, you know, when I seen that, I was like, oh, okay, all right. So, you know, just like, you know, it was something like, all right, this is gonna be my first year. Like, this is gonna be a ride. But I'm willing to accept it. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to accept it. So, like my first experience, when even though I had a dad in the house, you know what I mean, my dad was always on me. But my first experience, when I had a conversation with Coach Carr, and he was, you know, he was honest with me, like, yo, you got to go about it this way, you got to go about it that way. Even when I got suspended from school, he was the first one to text me, like, yo, you really tripping. You know what I'm saying? That's stupid. You did something dumb. At this point, I'm like,
right, it wasn't no text message back then.
Right.
Coach L would pull me to the side and be like, you got your head so far up your ass.
Yeah. And then I came back from school, you know, kid pulled me in the back, and, you know, I mean, we had some words, you know what I'm saying? But that love was your dad is like, man, you know, you gonna give that conversation, but the conversation with coach was different. Because like I really understood it when I was like I got a job at Salem. Mom, I used to be in his office all the time. I stayed in trouble, you know what I'm saying? I'm an ISS,
you know, like the vice president.
Right, you know what I mean? So Mom,
had a good
right. So Mom wanted he in the office, he told me all the time, like, yo, you got so much potential. And my mom, like, man, this dude is lying just because he wanted to see.
It sound good.
Yeah, it sound good. But then I didn't really realize I became a coach. I said to kids too. And I was like, yo, like that's what my mom was saying to me, you know, and it really was true because, you know, like he really seen that potential in me. You know what I mean? Even now, he was the first guy to bring me on. Like he was like, yo, I want you to come back and I want you to work with me in the school and, you know, we'll give you the job. So I was like, if you trust me to do that means you've seen something in me. You know what I'm saying? So,
they named the play after you, though.
Yeah, Coach Henson. Shout out to Henson, Timber Creek, you know, Rutgers. Yeah, Rutgers.
They named the play after you.
Good shit. Yeah.
That was the motherfucker. Speak to the motherfucker. Like, and go take the niggas out.
Boy Patterson. You know what I mean? He scored the first touchdown off that play. You know, Malcolm Lewis, Herb Woodard, like, you know what I'm saying? So, Herb, man, like, those, like,
right.
So the crazy part is because she wore my number too. So like I took pride in it.
I wanted the '90s though, but we ain't have it though, man.
Bruh,
so I was a Warren Sapp. I was a Reggie White boy, man. I was a Reggie White boy. You know what I mean?
That shit used to drive me crazy.
Yeah,
These are the only numbers we got.
Yeah. I wanted 92, but I couldn't ride with it, man. So I got the 78.
Cheap bastards.
You know what I mean? Facts though, but I mean, it's like I said, being in Salem is a different feel, man. And you know, you want more for the kids, but you got to really focus on what you got in front of you right now, because the more eventually will come. You know, you'll definitely get the more eventually. You got to be patient, like a champion.
Like with you, right? You're somebody who grew up here. Everybody know you played ball here.
Right.
Went to school and then came back. So they're going to gravitate more to you. They're going to you more than anybody else. Like if you hire an outside motherfucker, it's like,
different. They can't relate.
I won't say an outside person they can't relate, because if you're a coach and you've been coaching, you understand the concept of coaching.
Oh, what you got to do?
But when you are not from the community and you try to come inside,
that's a different pressure right there.
Yeah, when you're from the community and you live in the community, you're still very active in the community. Like, bro, that's when you'll laugh.
Right, and I'm with you on that.
Anywhere
a prime example, like, you know what I mean? Go back to my man, like Dennis. You're not from Millville. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You're not from there, but
like Dennis got energy.
But at the same time,
always had that.
He can relate to those kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you got a gift to relate. You know
Dennis got energy.
Yeah.
You don't know Dennis, you don't know. Like they don't talk about.
Right.
Dennis got
different energy.
Like,
a different energy.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you gonna see it. Like you're gonna see it. Like you just gotta bring something different to the table for the kids, man. That was my goal. Like when I come back home, you know, I was like, when I come out of college, I'm gonna get myself involved, man. That's what I want to do. You know what I mean? Like we used to be on time for sure all the time, like talking about it, man. I ain't had a job at the time, you know what I'm saying? But I knew what I wanted to do.
First of all,
Complete turnaround.
I was about to say, before you said,
Man, him had 180. Yeah, because man, him had
not complete.
No. Without me back complete turnaround because I told him we crossed paths. Was scared of the monster.
Another monster.
That monster, right? But he took his monster and turned it into something for the kids, though.
Right.
Like how the scary movies, like for the little kids, the monster movies, it's like, you don't gotta be scared of monsters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You change your whole persona, like everything.
I was about to say, I want to make sure that it's properly acknowledged, just to feed off what he was saying, right? Like I alluded to earlier in the show, bro. Seeing you as a youngin', like a like a
reckless.
Reckless. No. I'm talking about as an adolescent. Yeah. When you talk about, you got tricked into playing dice for the first time. I remember that. Right. And then I remember you trying to find your path as an adult, you know. And
it took a situation for me to really realize.
Absolutely, it always does. It always does. Sometimes it's a close call. And, you're like, you know what? Let me lock in and get focused.
Right.
But I mean, to even seeing where you're at now, like in a lot of ways, right? And we'll always have that bond from back then.
Right, but let's not forget though. You know what I mean? With Morris Boulevard.
Absolutely.
Let's not forget.
But listen,
I was in the prime. I was like the prime of, you know what I mean?
The prime of your boy.
The prime of the BS.
A lot was going on,
right? You feel me? So let's not. You could have got hurt with all that. No, but honestly, like even with going through that process, I always had y'all around, like Lonnie, you know what I mean? Was always in the backyard, always talking about stuff. And, like, even Jahai used to come through. Yeah, so we used to talk about it all the time, like, yo, you can do your thing, you know what I'm saying? As far as like, do what you want to do, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, being around you guys, man, around that time was major because it taught me a lot of things. I see what you guys are going through. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all going through some situations. Yeah. And I'm a young boy. I'm like, I ain't trying to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm learning from y'all.
Situations going on that book.
Exactly.
A lot of on-the-job training. I'm
at McLean's. Let's not forget. Let's not forget. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. One of my favorite stories with Lonnie, right? Me, you, Lonnie getting his motherfucking when he had the Concord.
Oh, Concord.
Right?
I drove at the prom.
Yeah, the silver joint with the big rims, right? I never forget. We go to Roman Pantry. I never forget. We drive in the Roman Pantry. We on break, right? So we turn around, right?
Yeah.
We driving there to break, right? We're going down that little back road. And it was a little dip in the road. We hit the dip. Lolly motherfucker whip straight. Ghetto sitting in the back, I'm sitting in the front. Yo, Lonnie's mad. He said, "You two big motherfuckers in here." He said, "Big Nicky and all the kids in this fucking car. It'll never straight. You two fat motherfuckers."
I got 2 6'4" motherfuckers in my car.
I remember that.
We got on the car, kicking, yo, he was mad as
we in the backseat dying. So, what I did was, I'm like, you know what? And I felt bad for Lonnie at that point. I started riding with Gang. You feel me? I'm gonna rock out with Gang. You know what I mean? Look, Gang got this system. We playing the Joel Santana joint all the way to 707. You know what I mean? We turned
can't go to Lexington. Look, that's what I can't do.
Look, they're gonna lie like, yo, you got nah. I ain't getting there no more. I'm done. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna be the reason why you boys go fight. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna be me.
Big nigga problem. They don't know about
I was no problem, bro.
Mont was my nigga though because I was the lead at McLean at the time and everything. All joking aside, I ain't pulled no points.
Right.
He was lazy motherfucker. His calling was coaching. It was not working anywhere else. I
tell my kids to this day,
bro, you my nigga, bro. Help me, help you. Right. Like you lazy motherfucker. Yo, where is going? Like,
at McLean, they had the pick assignments, right? Every time you see Ghetto's pick assignment, it said the monster.
The monster. They know we're gonna turn that load up.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
One more be in that bitch like, Man, fuck this shit.
Hey, yo, I tell my kids all the time, man, like that warehouse life, man, like it's different. You gotta be really a different person to work
That wasn't
with,
for you,
man.
bro.
It wasn't
That was not
for you.
It's not for everybody.
That was the turning point. That was the turning point right there.
You my
man.
man, bro. My lead, bro. So come on, help me, bro.
Yeah, like
I can't. I don't want to like rape you up. And he's like, no, I got him, coach. What's
You got a question? What movie you watching, my little bro?
oh, McLean Silver.
Oh
Yeah, McLean.
So if you win the battle, who would be your top 5? Who would you take with you?
Who would be your top 5 to take with you? Yo, y'all my boys along. Make sure don't get mad at me. You know what I'm saying?
What that means is you're not in there.
No, but you gotta be specific. You gotta be more detailed. Like,
We talking about a football battle. We talking about
You know,
in the back alley.
Hey, Ghetto. I almost go, yeah, Ghetto. Fuck that. Ghetto. Y'all been in a lot of wars. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
You know what he's talking about. I know what he's talking about.
Oh yeah, boy. Rick Solid Assassin. I gotta bring it with me.
That's
I
what he's
gotta
talking
bring it
about.
with
It
me.
doesn't sound about that nigga head. That motherfucker loud.
I gotta bring it with me, but you know, like top 5. But we gotta know when we talking about the top 5.
But you know what? You mentioned Kareem earlier.
Kareem Watts.
Kareem, like I was what's his name was a year behind me.
He said,
Richard.
So you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yo, keep it PG, doc.
So right. So their oldest brother, he was a year behind me, right?
I'm going Lewis, man.
And I remember him saying, "Yo, my little brother about to come out, blah blah blah." I was like, "Your little brother." And that motherfucker walked in. I said, "Bitch, that's your big brother." I said, "Look, when I see this motherfucker grip up somebody, I was like, yeah, you the little brother there. I don't care what you say."
Yo, I swear to God, yo.
I remember Coach L put me head up.
That nigga was big as shit.
Like Coach L was upset. I did something. You know what I mean? Coach L.
You want Rick?
Like, let's go head up with Kareem Watts. Like, you go on right now. The whole team's circling around.
Oh yeah.
I'm a freshman, bro. I'm like 170 pounds at this point. You know what I'm saying?
You was big.
Yeah, I was a
He was still big.
$170 though.
He was still
As a
big.
freshman, you know what I mean? I wouldn't even touch 200 yet.
He was $170.
He got
I know,
height.
But you gotta think about it like
he
this,
was big
right?
as fuck. I know.
Kareem was like 320. Orange always done. If you do Kareem frame was always here, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Coach L was like, all right, go ahead, I'm winning. You know what I mean? Me not knowing, you know what I mean, what kind of strength this dude was bringing. But when I got done, I got through the battle. When I got done, I turned around and was like, that was different, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was different. You know what I mean? But yo, that really meant that helped me step my game up. Like,
But yeah, I mean, like,
guys like, no.
It's essential. It's essential, right? When you turn around, right? Like I never forget, right? Motherfucking Bub comes up to me, right? He was like,
Hey, baby.
he tell Vision now, he was like, I need like 3 players. Come on to Boston for the last 2 games. I'm like, all right, man. And John come to me, he's like, yeah, you gonna go out there with them? I said, all right, boom, it's like me, Salim Turner.
Remember Salim? Salim, he was a big nose tackle at one point. He played everything, man.
Nah, he was fast. He was a traditional like short nigga. Like even when he was young, he was rock solid, fast.
Yeah.
Wasn't scared of nobody. And so we go out there the first day of practice, right? Come up on the field, right? Now mind you, I'm a freshman, sophomores, juniors, and seniors, right? I don't know what the fuck Doink was doing because he was like the last person to come out. He was like a superstar or something at this point.
That's Jimmy Thomas, everybody.
So look, right. So look, right.
Oh man, they calling me.
So look, right. We out that bitch just chilling, and then all of a sudden, them niggas started grabbing the freshman. I said, "Oh shit, it's about to get real." I'm looking at Taiwan Telfair. Chase Salim. Now Taiwan played guard, but the motherfucker ran like a 4.
He was naturally
4-4-40.
Let me say, God gifted. He ain't had to lift weights or nothing. He was just God gifted.
He was chiseled.
He was chiseled without even lifting weights.
But had the athletic frame.
Yeah.
He's
West side.
He's in the service.
Man,
West
he was in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's still in there, but he
He's
was.
abroad too. He's abroad.
So boom. Salim take off running. I'm like, well, they ain't gonna catch him. Taiwan catching. I was like, oh shit, it's about to get real. I'm looking at Salim. I turn around. Here come Amir and Gene Richardson. I said, oh shit,
Big Gene.
Bruh.
Oh, Big Gene.
It's his number my senior year. And you got it. I'm like, damn, we got past
What's
this.
up with Gene, though?
Big Gene. Big
I didn't hate each other.
Gene actually coached me my senior year. Coach Jensen, man.
Yo, Gene was like he was a monster.
Yeah.
But you had to piss him off.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I was there.
In the trenches with him.
Mind you, the way the huddle was set up, I'm the tight end. The tackle was right behind me. He was the tackle right behind me. We be in the huddle. This motherfucker give me kidney shots like, come on. I said, bitch, I'm about to, I ain't even thinking about playing right now. I'm thinking about fucking you up.
Yeah, Salim was quiet, but he put the work in there.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, he
I'm gonna tell you a funny story about Salim.
No, not Salim, I mean Gene.
Gene, definitely. But I'm
I
gonna tell you.
I say Gene like him. I was up. I mean,
Gene
West
was
Side.
on West Side.
Yeah, he wasn't
exactly. Like,
now, mind you, Gene stayed on Walnut Street. He was right there at the intersection.
now what are you
of
doing
John
balling
Bell.
out West Side?
Yeah, he lived right there.
He like, yo, I'm a red, dude. I can go anywhere.
I said, fuck it.
Yeah.
You gotta get new court. That's why you're down here.
But yo,
We like, how do you go? Yeah.
Salim,
My mom Dukes, man. What you doing?
Salim,
Mom Dukes on here?
Salim turned into the funniest thing I ever seen in a game. Right? Boom. We run a sweep. Boom. Salim catch the edge. Ain't nobody around. He gone. We about at the 30, so it's gonna be a 70-yard run. My bull was stroking. That motherfucker got so tired, he stepped out of bounds. He ended the whole play.
Bro, you supposed to crawl to the end
Bro,
zone.
we was like, bro, what did you do? He was like, I'm tired. I said, bro, the closest nigga to you was your own teammate. Just toss him the ball and keep it going.
That's crazy. I wish I'd have seen. I'd have paid to see that.
Bro,
Stuff like that now. You know?
like,
I don't think you'll see that now.
That thing will go viral, man. It
Fam,
will go
what?
viral now.
I'm
Something
so
like that would go
yo,
viral.
I'm so glad a lot of that shit was on VHS and VCR.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I got all those games though.
Word?
Yeah, I got all the games.
Oh,
Well,
we gotta find that.
It's
We
gonna
gotta
be
do
a-
that.
it's gonna be a fundraiser now. I'm gonna do it for a fundraiser. You know what I'm saying?
Ghetto, I give props to you.
Appreciate you.
I give props to you. Like you doing your damn thing. Like I love it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we just gotta keep it going, man. You know what I
I
mean?
give mad props.
Thank you.
So-
I respect what y'all doing too, man. You know?
In light of what's going on with the world right now, how is that impacting
Right.
your moves now
Right.
as you're preparing for the upcoming school year
I seen
season?
this CDC website.
Mhm.
And they y'all guidelines y'all
Yeah.
gotta follow. That's
Our God, the guidelines. I mean, right now, you know, you got 10 kids got to be in a group. We got 3 groups. You know, 10 kids have to be in each group. You know, so they got to be in the same group. You can't switch the group. So
That's crazy.
yeah, man, kids. Yeah. You got to check the temperatures every time the kid walk in. And I can't check the temperatures. It got to be another fall sports coach. You know, so you got to
So like a tennis coach got to do it.
Yeah.
Somebody
because-
who's not involved with the football
Right,
program.
because you know
crazy,
they
man.
think that if we do that, then we want the kids slaughtered.
Yeah.
Which I would never do. You know,
But it's
but
crazy.
yeah, you got to get another coach to check the kids' temperature. We actually moved in the weight room, so we just I don't know if you noticed, we got a big shed in the back by the practice field. We got 2 big garage doors, which is the weight room in there. So we just got that thing out. Shout out to my boys that helped me. So we turning that thing into the new weight room, which ordered new weight room equipment and stuff like that. I mean, it's a tough time, but you know, what I mean, it's just you got to see what's going to happen. You know
So
what I
you
mean?
say
You gotta see what's gonna
10
happen.
to a group, right? There's
Right.
no bonding really with the whole chemistry of the whole team. Though.
No.
So when you take that away,
So what do you?
Yeah,
so,
like even over. If you guys know, I do overnight camp every
yeah,
year.
you see.
Mhm.
So that's like it for us. You know, because we take the kids' phones. You know, they stay the night in school for 5 days. You know, we take their phones, we take any electronic that they have, and they bond. You know, what I mean, they bond throughout the whole 5 days. You know, we
That's dope.
yeah, man. So we do that.
It really is.
We go on trips, man. Like a lot of people sponsor, like the Huddle. Tim Gregory, he'll put together a trip for me, like we're going paintballing or something like that, and somebody pay for the team to go to the movie theaters, and you know, we do things like that throughout the 5 days, man. And you know, Point of Belly bring like the best food there, you know, so kids is getting good meals. I mean, it's dope. the way it's set up. So I think with the new guidelines and everything now, I might put a little damp on it a little bit.
So are you grouping people like by positions?
Yeah, that's the easiest way you want to do it because it's keeping that bump. You want the running backs with the running back, lineman with the lineman. So you're still keeping some type of, gel, with the group of kids. But it's tough, man. It's tough. Even with the whole COVID-19 thing, it can happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody. You can walk in a grocery store one day and the next day you get sick. Yeah, but it's tough, man. It's tough, but you want to make sure you do it the right way because when there's kids on the field with you, they're your kids.
Absolutely.
So you gotta take care of those kids.
You have kids yet?
Not yet, man. I got 36 of them.
I'm about to say, that's your question.
I like that. I like that.
I got 36 of them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, boy, you was moving and grooving.
And that's not even counting the alumni in college, man. So we got a lot of kids I heard, man. But yeah, it's a tough time, but we get through it, man. We definitely get through it.
I just want
You
to make
do
sure.
your thing, though.
I just want to make sure you understand,
I
man. Your efforts, they don't go in vain.
Absolutely.
They are acknowledged. A lot of ways you won't even get the appreciation. Well, I know you're getting it now, but you might not get the appreciation immediately from the ones that are under you now. But as they become men and they start to move forward in their lives, they're going to reflect and they're going to look back, and your relationship with them is going to be a defining time in their lives. Yeah. Especially when you invest the time in them, and then they subsequently become great and go further than even they predicted.
Absolutely. And it's crazy because I had my first experience with that just recently, man. The kid, dad passed away, man. I'm thinking he's gonna talk about his dad all the time. He's talking about all the stuff I put him through, to make him a better person. So that kind of made me realize, like, yo, you really, you get to him. And they finally starting to hear you. You know what I'm saying? So, that stuff like that keep you going, man. And it's genuine though.
You got a lot on your shoulders, I think when niggas on Facebook all the time, they gonna talk bad about you. I just swooping at this.
Right.
You
said that. Right.
You got
to be. But the thing is, you have a lot of pressure on you, like good ass. You have a lot of weight on your shoulders.
Right.
You're producing results.
Right.
Week in, week out. Week out.
Numbers don't lie, man. Numbers don't lie. And I know in the city right now, they won a championship. We want one too. You know what I mean? But you gotta embrace what's going on right now to get to that point of the championship. So we'll get one. We'll get one. It'll happen.
What's more important, championships or better in these young men's lives?
Better in young men's lives.
That's all that matters.
All day. That's all day. That's first. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you'll have a championship, but the kids is more important than all that. It would hurt me to look at a ring and then I drive through the city and see a kid on the corner that I know I could help to get to the next level. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And this kid helped me get this. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And he ain't doing nothing. So the ring's don't mean nothing to me. You know what I mean? But we won it, obviously. That's our goal to get there.
We won it, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
We would love with ring, but what you doing right
now? Yeah, man.
I think it's more important that you all in, totally invested.
Right. That's
even with the lock-in, 5 days. I remember when I was in school, the worst we had was 2-a-day practices. Absolutely. So you was there in the morning, and you got a little break, and you came back in the afternoon, and But what wasn't happening then was when everybody left for the break, nobody left together. We might have a smoke with 2 or 3 of y'all.
You ain't with your boys, you ain't on the rest of the team.
You know what I mean? So I think it's dope that you turn around and you encourage building the bond amongst that brotherhood. Because what people don't understand is there are people that you played football with so many years ago. There's people I played football with so many years ago, right? But we're still linked and bonded from that. But it's forever.
But imagine if everything, the whole team would have been involved in that bond rather than your separate groups. Yeah, I don't know if you guys were the unlimited group that we had when we was coming up. Corey Smith, you know what I mean? And David Thomas,
y'all had
Devin McKenzie.
Y'all had physical.
Yeah,
I remember
Mike G, Jamel Bundy. You know what I'm saying? So you think about it, I look back on that stuff now, I'm like, imagine if we would have kept everybody together. You know what I'm saying? Because you figure never want to play for Tennessee. You know what I mean? Corey would have played with Cincinnati, I'm all with Oklahoma, so
You gotta leave him down.
you know what I mean? So you figure like that made open my eyes. Like, man, I got to keep these guys together. You know what I mean? Because you'll regret it if you don't stick it out with each other. You know, when they go separate ways. That's something I live. I'm like, imagine if we all would have stuck together.
And what if?
Yeah, you don't want to do too many
That
with
should
us, man.
kill you.
That should hurt you.
Yeah, you don't want to do too many with us.
What
man.
if?
That should kill you.
You know what I mean? It was important for me to make sure these kids get that experience together, man. And these, like, the brotherhood is strong. You know what I mean? The brotherhood is strong. You know what I mean? Like that RG, like people see RG for real. That's not just a hashtag. That's a lifestyle for us, man.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely, I love that shit about y'all.
Yeah.
I love that shit about y'all.
Right.
Like, you know, from the trips y'all do, just from hanging out,
Right.
you see the pictures, and you see the pictures and the evolution of y'all as men, and the pictures throughout the years. You know, when y'all was young and wild to today,
Right.
everybody's more stable, everybody's more invested,
Right.
everybody's on a different level. So
Right.
I mean, I think that's always great. Dot-head, the Will, commenting on here.
And Will, we ain't mad at you, Will.
You know what I mean? What up, Star?
We ain't mad at you,
We
bro.
don't
Will, you the best bartender, bro.
He is the best
Right.
bartender.
Because
We understand that.
He gets you fucked up.
you go with the kids and coaches, I love it.
Y'all supposed to get the flag.
When they come to
Y'all
celebrate the Grove,
But you see my when I came up to the Grove, right? Initially, right, it was only one person who could feel my pain,
Right.
and she was here earlier, Mika. You know,
It's a different feel, man.
Mika was somebody for the Grove. I was somebody for the Grove, but you know that Salem game, we fuck out of here.
Word.
You know what time it is?
I don't know if y'all know, but after the games, when I see y'all there, man, it's a good feeling.
Listen, right?
There.
That's a good
Did we
feeling.
miss one?
I try not to.
No, we missed
When we see each other and we out in public, I try not to flood you with a lot of stuff because
Right.
I know you already got a lot of stuff on your plate.
Right.
But like things like this, and then times where we can just kind of rap for a second, I be wanting you to understand, like, I know what you're doing. I appreciate you, brother.
Right.
We love you, and we're gonna keep rooting for you.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? That's the most important thing, right?
Right.
Nothing you're doing is directly impacting us, but at the same token, we're just proud and happy of the moves that you're making, especially considering we knew you as a youngster.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And my brother the same as yours, man. Like, people got, you know, what you doing, like, you guys are doing, you know, what you got going on is great. You know what I mean? Bringing people in. And if you notice, the people that's more genuine about what they're doing is more successful. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not thinking about the workload. You're just doing it. You know what I'm saying? And
Just trying to be better.
all good stuff come with that.
Mhm.
And then you see the good happening, but that's sometimes, you know, like, I see it, but I'm not working. I feel like I'm not working towards that. It just happened. So, like, that's what people understand. You know what I mean? When you win something, if your heart really is into it, you know what I mean, you're going to be successful regardless, man, because you love what's going on. That's like I tell a kid, like, the kid came to practice late. You tell me at 1 o'clock it went off, but you didn't wake up. So you telling me you don't love this game then because you really love it.
You disrespecting my time.
You'll be here. You'll be here. So, you know what I mean? That's the difference between successful people, man. Like, you really got to love what you do, man.
Yo,
And when you get
you
there.
turning them out right now, yo. You turning them out, bro. Like, you turning them out left and right.
Word.
Yeah,
Listen,
man.
bro. What do you?
Hey, I got my water. Man.
No, you
You know
do.
what I'm saying? I got my
Like,
water, man.
no pressure on you,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Coach Wright, he not getting tonight.
Right, ain't doing
I
that.
got my water, man.
But listen, man, because we're gonna wrap this thing, man. But I just want to make sure that that's a heavy shot.
Hey, yo, he got to get ready.
Big brother, bro.
He got to get ready for his rent. He get ready for his rent. He get ready for the
Oh,
rent.
yeah, he had a rent.
Yeah, you got to get ready for your rent.
How many doing
What you got for me? He lost his steam.
No,
I can already tell.
Come on, Lon, get it back, baby.
All right, first of all, the system, man. Listen, man.
You ain't say it had nothing to do with the system.
Hold on, he got to take his shot before he get to that rent.
Oh,
I
shit.
mean,
Well, listen. What I'm gonna do is this. Yeah, you got the bottle. Listen, man, brother. We just want to let you know, man. We commend you. We salute you. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Keep grinding, man.
Yes, sir.
Keep grinding, man.
Yes, sir.
We'd like to have you on.
We love
Likewise,
what
man.
you're doing, and more importantly, we love what you're doing for these youth.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Let's drink after that, man.
I don't have a drink. I drink soda.
You had enough.
I ain't finished one. I got to finish my rent.
You got both hands like this. You had enough.
Hey, yo. So all my brothers that pay child support, right?
Oh, shit.
I felt that. I don't even pay child support, you know what I'm saying? That one's heavy.
Listen,
Went to a different level.
listen. Like I told y'all for previous shows, right? Like I told you for previous shows, I don't mind
I
paying
got you,
child
bro.
support for my kids because at the end of the day, me and the parents not together, so that's the law, I guess, right? So I don't mind paying child support, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna pay child support for 2 households, 1 kid. Does that make sense?
Damn.
But the system allowed this, meaning that I'm paying child support for 1 kid for 2 households. I don't want to put my business out there.
Yo,
But how can the system let this happen though?
Don't watch this shit.
Meaning that the system let this happen.
Hey, Lon, I can help. Yo, let's get a GoFundMe right now. Hey, yo, let's get a GoFundMe right now, man. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
bro, but listen, when the girls get mad at niggas for talking about child support, they don't even understand what we go through. Because at the end of the day, it's sometimes bigger than just paying child support. How the fuck I'm paying child support for 2 households? Meaning that you got individual people, right? First of all, that's my kid. First of all, so what the fuck y'all fighting about? So how could a court system allow they to take child support? I ain't see a judge. The judge put the grant that, but the system let that happen though. What's up, bro?
I got pissed. I got pissed for like 30 minutes, nigga. I was trying to wrap up the show.
Hey, yo, remember, hold on real quick. Remember when I told y'all I learned a lot from y'all?
Yeah, you learned how to get on child support.
I learned a lot. I'm still learning a lot.
Hey, bro, this is something different, bro. Hey, Twitty, come on, Twitty, you know about child
Twitty,
support. Did you ever hear about that ever, Twitty?
Yeah.
No, Twitty, I said, did you ever hear about that ever?
Nice.
How can you pay child support? Yo, how can you pay child support for 1 kid for 2 households? How can you do that? Is that illegal? I want to see the state. How can they do that? I mean, if somebody know what they're talking about, let me know that what's going on. How can they do that? That means the fucking.
I'll show you my pay stub.
No, bro, you don't understand what I'm saying, bro. Bro, I'm talking about my kid. I'm paying child support for my kid to his mom and to somebody else. How the fuck that happened, nigga? Well, and I'm not in court. Like, who the fuck signed this? I thought every child support case got to be signed by a fake ass judge because they're not real judges. You know that. And child support, they're not real judges. They call hearing officers, right? They're hearing officers. So who the fuck signed this shit? That's how you know the system don't give a fuck about us men, man. That's fucked up, man.
Zero fuck.
I never heard about this shit.
I told y'all he was gonna rant. I told y'all he was gonna tell.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. I never seen that shit in my life, man. I never heard about that.
Yo, you know what's fun? It's crazy.
How you do that?
It's a group in Philly. It's a group of men in Philly now.
You know, on Snap right there, right?
Yeah.
Now you about to get him on his bullshit.
It's a group of men in Philly I know, man, who deal with these problems, and they got a group to talk about it, man, specifically just for child support, bro. It's like, I mean, that's something I ain't been there.
And helping is the whole.
I know. It's sometimes you just gotta talk it out. You see, when you keep it bottled up. You know what I mean? So,
I told y'all he about to go on his bullshit. I told y'all
sometimes
that.
you gotta talk about it, man. But you know what I mean.
But listen,
Oh, here go Will. Don't get Will. Let's not get you started.
stop, because Will been documenting his trouble. But listen, man, Coach Wright, man, we appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
We appreciate you. We love you.
Yo,
We
it's a good
appreciate
thing.
you just chopping it up.
Yeah, let me let the Facebook know, man. It's a good thing y'all got going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Good brothers on the panel. Y'all got great things going on, man. With everybody.
Crazy part is,
You know what I'm saying?
I think we've been trying to do this for like over a year now.
Nobody's
Nobody's schedule could get lined
Yeah,
up.
you know what I'm saying? I'm glad it happened, man, because I felt like, you know what I'm saying, we need to connect at a time like this when you got things going on, because maybe, you never know you're going to leave here, man.
Yeah,
So it's important. It's important, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do this stuff these days,
It's
man.
crazy. Cats we know, some younger than us, some we went to school with, they're not here no more.
Right.
And in the world that we're living in right now, these are 100% crazy times.
Yeah, you gotta embrace it, man.
So I think it's very much important to acknowledge good brothers like yourself. That's why they're here. So you know what I mean. I want you to hear from my
Give me
mouth.
your roses. Why you still here?
Not yet, though. Not yet. Still
We're not giving you all of them.
There you go.
But we hit you with the fresh stuff.
Hey, I'll take that. I mean, I'll take that.
But you got more than but I understand that, not only do you got more work to do,
Right.
but you got more goals to accomplish.
Absolutely.
And we just want you to know, us here, we're behind you 100%. You never, like, bro, you ain't even got to reach real hard. We always going to be right there.
Right.
And, you know what I mean?
All right, I know what's up, man. I know what's
So, you know
up,
what I mean?
The bridge.
The bridge. The bridge.
Oh, just never
Disrespect on the sideline.
So anyway, man, I know it's Friday night. I know time is money. I know you're an important guy.
Yeah.
We appreciate you coming through. Oh shit, L Black in the building.
Oh shit.
Jack,
We got L Black Saturday? What? Holy shit, L Black? Yo!
Man,
What the? You don't post shit ever.
Hey,
He never posts.
yo, you know what's crazy though, man? Like, shout out to Black, man, because he on the midget field with kids right now, man. He's trying to get back for him, man. So, and I see he's actually being out there being active with him. That's important, man. So I respect that, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Respect
man.
that, man.
But listen, man. I'm gonna do this shit on camera if I say about shit. My motherfucker, nigga.
Yeah,
Right.
always.
Love you, man.
Love you too, bro. Love you too.
Listen, man, we appreciate you, man. You can follow us on Facebook at Drunk Homes Podcast, Instagram Drunk Homes Podcast, Twitter at Drunk Homes Radio. And you can go on DrunkHomesPodcast.com.
Y'all bring the Acme chicken like
Next to you.
I'm good, bro.
All that time we was sitting next to you.
Listen.
I'm 30 down, man.
Okay.
30
Okay. 100 pounds to try to live.
I ain't going nowhere.
30 down,
Man,
man.
Drunk Homes Podcast, man. God willing, we'll be here next week, man. Love y'all. See y'all then.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. That was dope, man.